Well, good morning. It's Saturday, July the 18th, I guess. It's about 5:30 in the morning. And we're heading off to the beach again. And I'm looking out there to the west, and man, it is ominous. I'm thinking that it has a lot to do with this, what used to be Hurricane Dolores down south is now a tropical storm or depression or something. But it's looking pretty spooky over there. I understand we're going to have some thunderstorms, but there's possibility of thunderstorms and stuff. That's fairly rare for us here. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, heading for the beach. Should be a very interesting day weather-wise. We'll see in a little bit. So back in 1922, this guy named Ed Fletcher, who was a wealthy landowner of the area around here at the time. In fact, I think he owned pretty much all of Solano Beach. Decided that he needed to have a better beach access here, because all the beaches are pretty much, they all had these big cliffs, big clay cliffs. And so he took a chapter out of the hydraulic mining of the 49ers and had this area all washed out. And it took a guy with a fire hose about 3 months to carve this thing out. This whole area got chopped out. So this is all man-made. All this erosion was created by a guy with a fire hose. And the beach is pretty nice. It's actually a small little cove, and it's like I said, it was all done by man. And you can see. I'll show you here. You can see on this side. Yeah. Here, there's the beach, and those cliffs. That was all washed out from his guy with a fire hose. So this whole business here, whoa, I just saw lightning. This whole business was washed out of the cliff face and its access. Pretty cool. Well, let's see what happens here. The tide's a little bit, isn't super low, but might be worth a little shot. We'll give her a try. Okay, so I just dug a nice little target out of here. Don't know what it is. Sounds pretty good. Right in there. Go there. Okay. Go. And it is a little chunk of aluminum. I did see a couple of lightning strikes a little further south from here, and I see some rain. So if it gets too much worse than this, I think I might pack it in. I don't want to get stuck by no lightning. Anyway, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, take a look at this. This is kind of neat. Those are the cliffs I'm talking about. They run as far as you can see down that way, or up down that way towards Del Mar. And then all these places have been built up on top of these clay cliffs. And then there's a big depression that was cut out here. And then it goes back to the cliffs again on the other side. About as far as you can see that way. There's a lot of construction and a lot of stuff happening back in the turn of the century, around in the 20s, when they built up this area. Of course, lots happened since then, but very interesting coastline. Anyway, talk to you later. I'm just going to turn this on for a little bit. See if you can see any of what I'm seeing up there. Down there. I'm just walking along this little slough. A little low point on the beach. Let's see what happens. Oh, there you go. You probably saw that. Down there was. And there's the thunder. So it's still 7 miles away. Haven't got any targets yet. It's a little piece of aluminum. Pretty bleak so far. There you go. There's another one. Okay. And there's the thunder. Okay, I'll get back to you. I hope. Whoa, that was a good one. That actually makes my detector signal off, and as I'm wearing headphones and they get up and it makes a noise. Like I said, interesting weather. And, I don't see any surfers out there. I mean, you know, who would be stupid enough to be out here at this weather? Really. See you later. Okay, starting to come down pretty good, so I'm going to go up here and hunker down inside this, underneath this lifeguard station for a bit. I mean, it's really coming down. I don't mind getting a little wet, but I'm going to get a lot wet doing this. Turn this sucker off for a bit. Get underneath here. Wow. This is pretty dynamic. Yeah. So, I'm trying to get out of my harness and all this junk. Well, interesting predicament, or interesting development, I should say. So, here I am, underneath this nice fiberglass lifeguard station. And I'm looking out there at some pretty bleak looking weather. Yepper. Coming down pretty good. Everything I have is waterproof, so I'm not worried about that, but I don't really fancy walking around sopping wet, so I'll wait here for a few minutes. Goodness. Been that kind of a day. See you in a bit. Wow. These are all pretty close. I feel pretty safe in this little steel cage. Actually, it's kind of cool. About the safest place out here, I think. Cliffs up above me there. So because this is not a natural erosion of these cliff faces, what happens is that these are pretty unstable, and so they have these signs out here to tell you about all that. They don't want you to get too close to the cliffs, because you could get buried, I reckon. So I don't hunt up too close to them. Nobody goes up there anyway, so, you know, not much reason for me to go up there. So I'll get, anyway, there we go. How do you like that? Yeah, it's really dramatic.
So you better get out of the water with your lightning rod.
I am. Let me show you where I am. I'll FaceTime you. Okay, so I'm gonna get back at it. There's a little little something right there. A little bit of dry sand. Pretty big. Yeah, a dime. Yeah. Well, that's kind of cool. Just pick this thing up. Little sort of an iron signal, and it is iron, but it's some kind of bling. It's kind of pretty. It's all, yeah, it's like steel wire. Huh. Anyway, back at it. Well, that little downpour created some water in town apparently, and it's getting coming out this outflow, and it's filling up my beach with water from the streets. Just like, I don't much like that, but that's how it is. Okay. Get back to it. Sounds pretty good. We'll live dig it. Really soft sand right here, so I'm not expecting anything wonderful. Let's see. Right there. And I got it. And it is a quarter. Cool. Yay. Got me a quarter. Okay, I'll get back to it. Okay, nice little target here. Oh yeah. Quarter. Well, it's better than pennies. Of course, as soon as I say that, that's what I'm going to get. So, lifeguard just told me that there's another cell coming through. They're advising everybody on the beach. Just be aware. So, as you can see, I'm not getting myself too far away from my little lightning-proof cocoon there. Seems to work pretty good. Keeps me dry and keeps me safe. Anyway, back at this target. Let's see if we can find this bugger. Seems like I've gotten it. Right in there. Ah, it's a dime. Dime. Sounds good. I don't know if you can hear that or not. I hope you can. That's kind of the sound I'm looking for. A red quarter. Okay. whatever it is, it's in there a ways. Okay, just hit it. Yeah. Wow. Found myself an off-road vehicle. Pretty fancy one. Look at that. My goodness. Okay. Got it. Nice low tone. Huh. And it's a nice low tone tank. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Oh. Little fishing sinker. Yeah, okay. Something right in there. And it is a quarter. That's pretty cool. See, I just never know. I mean, it sounds really good, but it's kind of ironish. And what it is, yeah, it's definitely ironish. It's a screw. There you go. Drywall screw. Okay, back at it. And it is, yay, a quarter. Huh. And a good looking quarter it is, too. Okay. Who knows? And if I was going to guess, I would guess it's a bottle cap. It's got that bottle cap kind of a vibe about it. And it's not a bottle cap. Some kind of a knob, screw knob. It's heavy. And it's apparently non-ferrous, which is also interesting. Anyhow, that's what it is. Yeah, well, that sounds good. I know I say that a lot, but these sounds good. I don't have a gauge to look at or a meter to look at or numbers to look at. But that sounds good. Can you hear that? Okay. Let's see what she looks like. It's in the scoop. Whatever it is. Hello, what is this? Huh! I got a ring in the scoop. It looks like it's probably silver. Yeah. Let's see, it says. Yep, it says 925. Wonderful! Ha ha! Perfect! Yay! Ring in the scoop. It's been a good day. Okay, I'll show it to you on the recap. Bye. Yeah, now that's a tent stake. Yep. Okay. Got a good sound to it. Right in there, somewheres. Okay. Wow. That's kind of cool. It's a key to somebody's heart. silver key and a chain. It's magnetic, so it's nothing great. I can feel it tugging under my leg. You guys see that? But it's cool. It's a little chunk of bling. We like it. Okay, get back to it. Sounds good. It's in the scoop. Oh, it is a quarter. Yep. Okay. No, it's a nickel. Had that nice low tone. Probably didn't know that it was a nickel. It's a penny. Just can't have too many of those guys. Listen to that, man. That sounded about as good as that ring did. Alright, let's see what it is. Something in there. It is a spoon. Big spoon. Stainless steel spoon. That's a good one. Okay. Trash. Got bottle caps, a little chunk of aluminum, a whole slew of tent stakes, including this really cool tent stake. It's a good one. Bobby pins, drywall screws, etc., etc., etc. Somewhere between trash and treasure is this neat spoon and that knob. That knob is solid something. It's I don't know what it is, but it's all metal. And then treasure. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quarters, 3 dimes, 3 nickels, about 7 or 8 pennies, and that little chain, which is kind of neat, with a ring, with a key on it. I'm not sure what the key says. It's got something written on it. Can you read that? I don't know if there's something written. No, it's not written. It's not written. It's just a design. And then this wire wound earring. And the best of it is that cool little silver ring. Yeah, that makes me happy. And it says, you can read that. It says 925. Anyway, that's what we got. That is the take of the day. I think really though, actually the weather was the best thing today. Anyways, we'll see if we'll see you tomorrow. That's going to be the last one. I'm going to be out on the beach for a while. I'm going to be out of town, so hopefully we'll get something happening tomorrow. See you later. Happy hunting.